Have you ever wondered how these online arcade games actually work, or how you're actually able to play them from your phone, computer, in your living room? Well, I'm going to show you that here today. I'll show you on this machine over here, the one I was just playing. Basically starts off, we just build a regular claw machine cabinet and has all the regular claw components, except for the fact that we have cameras on the claw machine that you are able to go through and flip. So you can see from the bottom of the claw and from the front of the machine. Come over here, we just designed these little boards. They have an Arduino and a Raspberry Pi. We do have other kinds of claw machine boards, but we have gone to solid state. I'm just showing you this one because it's easier. As you can see, we got a relay board here, a Raspberry Pi that's connected to the relay board, and then there's all these sensors and whatnot over here are what determine is if how you win. And actually this machine, when you do win, I'll show you here. It's pretty cool. So this machine, it's funny, at this point I put a ball in the sensor and didn't even notice that the claw had knocked it off, so I had to do it again. Alright, so you see the ball shooting out of there. So as we go to the side of the machine, these relays control the sensors and the lift gate. This relay controls the blower motor and spinner. And coming back here, you can just still see the balls coming out and it just reloading itself. And coming over here, these controls are actually hooked up to the game. I'll show you how they work. You'll see these little relays light up. See, that's me going left, up, down, to the right. Now here's me pressing drop. And so that's what sends the drop signal. So I just dropped it right there. And there are sensors under the machine that let the Arduino know that it's landed on it. One of the sensors has been closed, or there's something on the sensor for longer than a period of a set amount of time because you don't want false wins, which then the Arduino tells the Raspberry Pi that you won, and also the machine to actually restock itself. Coming over here to one of the barber cuts, this is actually one of the machines I connected to and did all the code for. This machine already has an existing board. So pretty much what I had to do is, the buttons were actually missing from it previously from somebody trying to connect to it. But I just moved them over here. So I manually wired into those buttons, which are coming out here. And those buttons are hooked into the relays. So when it gets a signal from the Arduino, when you press the button on your phone or your app, then it tells one of these relays to close, which closes one of the buttons. Now, other things we have to take into consideration here is when a credit is sitting there. Now, let's say somebody presses left or right. All right, so I'll show you here. Let's say somebody presses that right button. This game will actually not do anything. It'll sit there and wait for that right input. So let's say one customer, got mad and left the game right after that. Ooh, I stopped that pretty good too. I think that'd be right on the cut. But I programmed this or coded this Arduino so it will actually activate the right button in the amount of time that the game is online. So just as an automatic thing, so there, and then the game will reset. input another coin pulse. And all that's doing is taking the button to ground. That's how this game knows it's being activated, or pretty much a lot of these games are all that way. The coin pulse is there's just 5 volts sitting there, and when it goes to ground, it knows that it's being activated. If it's being held to ground, it will go into error. So it has a timing generally, 50 milliseconds on, 50 milliseconds off. The buttons, of course, they can be pressed and held, so they don't have that. They won't air out like a coin will do. So when you press that button, it takes that voltage to ground, lets the board know, hey, somebody's pushing this button, and then allows the thing to move. So it's pretty simple, actually. It's all the front end coding, the putting the website up and the app, and actually making the signal get to that Raspberry Pi is what's the difficult part. But if you like my video, go ahead and give me a like, follow, subscribe, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you.